So what we're going to look at here, is the running of one of the examples from the Vert.X. The Vert.X provides examples in JavaScript, Groovy, Ruby, Java, I think Python. Looking here, we can see the Vert.X examples that provided in Java, JavaScript, Clojure, Scala, Ruby, Python. We're going to have a look at, so there's a whole series of them. We're going to look at the event bus bridge. This is the bridge server. This is the component that we're going to deploy onto the Java Vert.X instance, vertical node. The Vert.X bus.js and the index are just the static resources that a client will pull down. This shows the bridge server configuration that similarly exists under the Groovy project. And this is the much more full-formed Java version, so you can see how much more terse and dense the Groovy and JavaScript versions are. But ultimately it's the same underlying API that's being used, it's just the language structure. So this example that we're going to see is using WebSockets to send down. So we've got a series of browser clients, two browser clients that are going to communicate over the bridge server. We're going to run the JavaScript version of the bridge server, but they all relate to the same core API, and we're going to both subscribe to the same event bus and exchange messages, and the messages are going to be propagated to each Vert.X JavaScript client-side app using WebSockets. So I'm just going to run a Vert.X event bus to propagate the messages. So in this mode we're not really running a distributed event bus, we're just running a single event bus, but these could be clustered together to work as a distributed event bus. As soon as we run more than one instance of a distributed event bus, I think we're also in that mode. So when we receive these various connections, then we're going to pull down the JavaScript application to run client side. So what we saw there was just like the default mapping to bring back the site index. going to start up another browser session so we can very sort of clearly see the communication across two browsers. So it starts up Chrome as well as Firefox. The addresses aren't machines; they're just labels. So we will create an address. Normally we'd use some sort of namespace arrangement for this, but we'll just label them the browser versions. So this is the Firefox one, and we want to subscribe from the Chrome browser to see the Firefox events, and from the Firefox browser we want to subscribe to the Chrome browser events. So subscribe. Actually, I've forgotten to open the connection, and I also need to open the connection that side. And if I modify the text, hopefully I should see hello mapped up here on the Firefox browser. Perhaps I haven't subscribed. Let me just subscribe again. There we go, and we can see the received message there in the bottom left. So that's come from the Firefox browser to the Java vertical instance running the distributed event bus, and that's then pushed the message down to the Chrome browser. So that's the end of this little example of a Vert.X application running across a distributed event bus.